Good morning, everyone. It's Rafecal. We are playing some more Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga, and that says it all. Betrayal. Prime Minister Casimir has Lindley and Zelos taken alive just before assassinating Empress Florina. Using his position, he blames the murder on the Donari Temple's meddling, eliminating the Empress. Unimpeded by a sitting head of state, newly bolstered by the victory over Antares, Casimir strengthens his position as Prime Minister for all of Viridia. But neither the throne nor the Empire's strongest noble houses are under his control. For too long, the great dukes of the Empire, Trerenor of the Duchy of Rimorg, Lothair of the Duchy of Isanter, and Jeremir of the Duchy of Embor, all issue public rebukes of one another, claiming the Empress's murder was a political plot to attempt control of the imperial throne. Florina's uncle Trerenor sends his army to his forward base at Fort Eureka as a show of force. Fate of Lindley and Zelos remains a mystery. However, fortune's turn in Lindley's favor as an unlikely hero arrives just in time. "7 years ago, Imperial Academy. Don't you guys have anything better to do? Where'd you get that uniform? You've been stealing from the armory, street urchin? What should we do with the thief? Probably gonna go crying to the master sergeant again. I'm watching you. If I had my way, kids like you would be sent home. Go home. If I hear the back alleys are comfy this time, of year. You okay, Lindley? Hi, Zelos. I guess so. Don't sweat those guys. I've seen you in class. Not enough brains between the three of them combined to make one of you. Thanks. Zelos, these are supposed to be my comrades. They are. When it comes down to it, we're all gonna bleed for each other. They're testing you. Gotta fight back, Lindley. Doesn't matter who. You always gotta show the world you're not to be messed with. You could take these guys no problem. If I helped you, they'd never leave you alone. Just trust me on this one. Even if you get roughed up, it'll pay off in the end. Something might happen to these guys later. If anyone asks, you had nothing to do with it. See you around, Lindley. Chapter 4, Paradigm Shift. Stefan. In times like this, I ask myself, what went wrong? How'd the likes of Stefan end up against these devil worshippers, running the risk of bringing harm to this beautiful face voluntarily? Ah well, these prisoners likely won't be saving themselves. These guards are no joke, but as a certified thief, TM, I can take these guys out with a stealth attack. I'm the one attacking. I'll be able to hit enemy squads from behind. No need to fuss with those heavily armored frontline guys. Okay. So it looks like we need to get to Lindley and escape. This is a really cool...
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
We just get one guy here. Okay. Oh, these are just individual units. So this is basically a story battle.
I love this part.
Very cool. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Awesome. I suppose I probably should double check mission info, but open all treasures, but I wanted to do that anyway.
Getting real thirsty here. Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
Would you look at that? We got ourselves some treasure right for the taking. It's not part of our mission, but as a certified thief, TM, I would be doing a disservice to my kind to leave any treasures behind. It's my moral duty. All I gotta do is walk right on top of it. What's inside the treasure's ours. Anyone can grab it, not just me.
See this one coming.
Does he have... Yes, thievery, gorilla, and stealth attack. He has a strider, which may be a special feature. And I think his sneak attack feature is actually a special thing for him.
I love this part.
Very cool. I'm gonna actually go target leader because it gives a hit bonus, just to make sure we're getting that one-shot kill. That guy's gonna run up to us and actually attack, probably? No? Okay.
Getting real thirsty here.
Someone up there likes you, friend. Let's get you out of these chains. What's going on? Name's Stefan. I'm working for the temple. Thank you, Stefan. I'm Lindley. Can you swing a sword, Lindley? I hope so, because these cultists are hot on my trail. We best find our way out of here, friend. I think I saw the exit around the corner, just northwest of here.
Ready. For my people. I must stay strong.
I guess we just move forward here, and that should be fine. This is a really nice little... It would be easy enough to do this as a cutscene. It's kind of cool to see it as... to see it play out this way.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
Hell's bells. Guess my cover's blown. Gotta get moving, kid. They're bringing reinforcements.
The time to act is now.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
Ready.
It seems like the front lines are, like these guys, are just...
I love this part.
Like, don't move.
For my people. For my homeland.
So I'm actually gonna do this. Okay, so they're gonna keep
I must stay strong.
bringing more.
Getting real thirsty here.
So we're just gonna keep moving. Because that guy's gonna move up. We don't have to attack him until he gets all the way up to us, though.
The battle lies before me.
Bronze Arena
Oh,
token.
sorry.
Awesome.
Did you need something?
That should be a one-shot. Yep. We'll see if this guy can actually make or close with somebody. He can. Okay. But the other guy's far enough behind, I don't think we're gonna have to deal with him.
The time to act is now.
He seems to have a
Bet you
lot
didn't see
more
this one.
movement than
I love
her.
this part.
So I'm actually gonna do... Oh. Okay. Oh. How do you plan on getting by the blonde with the giant hammer? Nah, that's Diana, our ticket out of here. She's my partner in crime. Diana, as in the leader of the Temple Paladins? I never thought I'd see her in the flesh. Why in the world would such a figure be here? Let's have a meeting of the minds later, Lindley. If I were you, I'd just do what I do and not... Or I'd let Diana deal with these guys while I nab the loot. Works like a charm every time. Okay. The oft... I believe this is the oft sung about giantess that, or that was in a lot of the promotional stuff. I saw a lot of, amusing chat comments while I was watching the previews for this. And they're just going to get wrecked.
Ready.
Okay.
For my people. For my homeland.
Getting real thirsty here. Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
He's gonna, or this one's gonna be able to probably move up to this position next time. Yep.
I must stay strong.
This one can move up.
The
I
battle
assume
lies
that we just
before
want to
me.
do this.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
And I'm gonna do this to get her that one extra square. And let's Stefan take the one attack. I'm not sure how closely this was like scripted as far as predicting what you're gonna do, but I love the fact that Stefan ended up with
I love
just
this
6
part.
hit points right there. Okay.
The time to act is now.
Getting real thirsty here.
Ready.
Oh, okay. You one of the prisoners here? Yes, I was. This is fortunate. We did not expect this. You must come with me. Guess I'm in no position to argue.
Where am I needed?
Thoom.
For my people. For my homeland.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
I must stay strong.
Darn. Oh well.
A paladin never surrenders. The battle lies before me.
I'm hoping that's gonna end the chapter. Yep. Faction rank up. Awesome. I have a feeling we're going to get into the quote-unquote real story now. We've been rescued by by other forces. Granheim Abbey is just over these mountains. It's a Denari temple outpost. We'll be safe there. Please keep moving. If the cold does not take us, the enemy patrols will. Am I the only prisoner you found alive? Sorry, friend. You're it. Zelos. I suspect we're gonna be seeing him again, but I don't know. fought to save my life. Our enemy is clever and elusive. It's possible your friend was taken elsewhere. What enemy? Long story, friend. We'd best be heading, though. Asking for a bit of trust here. Of course. Okay. Very cool. Welcome to Granheim Abbey. The temple has maintained a presence here for generations. Right, only these temple folk are crazy enough to want to live here, I suppose. Gotta admire their grit. Let us speak in the chapel. I don't wish for the pilgrims to hear anything. It's a miracle we found you when we did, Lindley. Who were my captors? Followers of Xanatus, my mortal enemy, scourge of the innocent people of the world. Xanatus? Yep, that one. Some call him the devil, bringer of death, dark god, what have you. Turns out he's got quite the following here among us mortals, a cult of sorts. They might have taken you away, never to be seen again if we'd been just a tad slower. You heard anything between the battle of the dark god Xanatus and Donar? No. Okay. We have jumped from, light political intrigue to, oh hey, dark forces save the world. I kind of wish it had rolled this out a little bit slower. I know, like, in a lot of the Fire Emblem games when you see this sort of thing, or even in some of the other Dancing Dragon games that I've played, it feels like it slowly reveals that there are dark forces at work behind the scenes. This is pretty early, although I guess technically we are, you know, a few hours in. Granted, that's also because I was screwing around so much. In a time long before living memory, the world was covered in despair. The dark god Xanatus was summoned into our world, and human race endured unspeakable tyranny and hardship under his rule. Seeking to liberate their people, 5 warriors, led by the legendary hero Donar, rose up in rebellion. Donar became the symbol of hope, and for the first time the people believed that Xanatus could be defeated, that they could be free. On the brink of defeat against overwhelming odds, the 5 heroes received the boon of the heavens. With this new power, they pushed back the demonic forces of Xanatus, and Donar plunged his blade into the heart of the dark god himself, sending him into the void. The defeat of Xanatus followed the collapse of his empire. Human survivors, guided by faith, planted the seeds of civilization as we know it today, and prospered for centuries. This ancient battle is about to return to our world. Everything has been set in motion as is told in the prophecy. This is why the cultists have mobilized. They're searching for the Nephilim. The giants in children's fairy tales? The 5 heroes who defeated Xanatus so long ago, sent into the heavens to watch over us as the gods. Their spirits have seen fit to return to our world, reborn into 5 mortals, 5 Nephilim. We of the temple have no doubt. War is coming, and Xanatus is marshaling his forces against us. Come on, Diana. You gonna tell her, or do I have to? We did just witness you in battle. What, are you supposed to be one of these Nephilim or something? Prophecy is not so easily interpreted. Temple Grandmaster Oxley believes I bear the characteristics of a Nephilim due to my lineage. But you are the only survivor we found here. They know something about you, Lindley. That makes you a part of the prophecy. Come on. There's nothing special about me. I'm just on the wrong side of Casimir's scheming. If you expect me to just listen and believe... You need not simply believe. Look. Okay. This is a runic pattern designed to channel certain energies. This more humane version is used by the temple. And mine? Every prisoner had this inscription, evidence of cult experimentation. To fail their test is to die. Yet, as you live and breathe, you stand before us. This can't be real. Pretty outlandish stuff, eh? Try not to question it. Makes things nice and easy. What exactly would you have me do? It's normal to resist your fate. I cannot force you to do anything. All I ask is that you put your trust in us, and all the Denari Temple, your newest ally. You are now known to the followers of Xantus. They will be coming for you. I have a small army here in Granheim Abbey. You would join us. We are planning to return home to our main temple at Lemelin. You saved my life. I owe you the benefit of the doubt, but only as far as your home temple. Zealous could still be out there. He would be looking for me, so I can't just leave him behind. My friend, if you and I are truly Nephilim, I will never leave your side, and no one will stand in our way. It is the fate of Nephilim to reunite as one. Else all may be lost. No friend of yours will go unsaved, no enemy of yours will go unpunished. Of this you have my word and my honor. Hard to argue with that. Come, I requested that a force of temple warriors be assembled for us. Let's meet them. Okay. I am... Oh, okay. Sister Diana. I hope we meet your expectations. And we have more than enough supplies to make it home safely. Of course, Abigail. Thank you, sister. You are to serve our new friend Lindley during our journey. Okay. Sister? So pleased to meet you. Yes, I'm a priestess of the Sisterhood of Mercy. You look familiar. Do you have a brother? Yup. I was thinking that. Yep, you're a mirror image of my friend Jules. Only a sibling of his could be so sunny. You know my brother? How fortuitous. If you are a friend of my brother, then surely you are a friend of mine, dear Lindley. If you will have me, of course. Okay. So there's our link to potentially reunite. I'm going to go ahead and continue on here, because I think we're going to be doing a little bit more story. With the cunning adventurer Stefan, and the mighty paladin Diana as Lindley's new allies, Lindley sets out from Granheim Abbey, bound for the Denari Monastery at Lemelin. There she hopes to get the answers she seeks. Lindley will have to reach Port Genos, from which she can sail directly to Lemelin. But now, Lindley faces the followers of Xantus, who seem to have far-reaching power and influence. It seems that Lindley's moment of rest will not last long, as the enemy has seen fit to call for reinforcements of their own. Okay, so this is going to establish one thing right off the bat, which I'm slightly nervous about, or which I've been slightly nervous about. Yep, we do not get to keep, or we do not have our old units. I assume there's a way we may get them back later, but I do not know that for sure. So, right off the bat, we see... Okay, we see a few more units here, or a few more connections here, rather. Stefan, a moment? Lindley, of course, although I warn you, I'm nursing my third glass of brandy, so if I preemptively strike from my record any incriminating statements. What can I do for you, friend? You are working with the temple as a spy, I understand? Yep, you see the blonde and I are in cahoots, as they say. You mean Diana? Yep, that's the one. You know, the one that's got a big old muscle where Donar usually puts a sense of humor? What I'm saying is she's a big goofball if you let her relax a bit. Wanna get on her good side in a flash? Food. Even mentioning it makes her eyes sparkle with glee. Heh, noted. So you're risking your life on the temple's behalf. Are you a devotee? Well, let me bring you back 2 or 3 years. Got tired of the junk peddling, purse cutting, you know, small time stuff. Got involved with the Tide Reavers, real bad fellas. Let me tell you, being that much of an outlaw is the thrill of a lifetime. That is until you get involved with, you know, their primary cargo, slaves. So what happened? Well, they were shipping slaves to the fungus plantations of Graydon. Ew. Common source of income for those dogs. I, however, was able to help myself to the captain's jewel chest while dealing with a policing action by the Viridians. Almost slipped away, but then I saw her, that towering titaness of a terror. She came across those Imperial ships, barreling around, smashing those pirates like they were gnats. I tell you, you would not believe it if you didn't see it. So how did you end up crossing paths with her? Well, you see, she caught me. No worries, this slippery toad avoided jail as usual. Snuck away, huh? Yeah, well, no. You see, Diana and I made an agreement. She needed masters of espionage to investigate this cultist, so I did some dirty work. She keeps me nice and legal. Turns out we're a hell of a team. Plus, I found me a new family and some of them temple folk. Real bleeding nice, you see. That's quite a story. Now you're here chasing prophecies with me. It's gonna be a hell of a ride, friend. Hey, I think you're alright. I mean that. You got my back, I got yours. Especially if you can secure me another spot of brandy, eh? Eh? Okay. I, again, like this dynamic. There's so many good little interactions, and all the different characters play off each other well. Like, I am looking forward to seeing how somebody like Diana and Stefan interact with somebody like Zelos when we theoretically get him back. Okay. Tech tree. I would like to get... Sisterhood of Mercy, based on what we've seen. I would like to get Mixed Unit Tactics and Polar Mastery. Polar Mastery is going to give Lindley's front line a lot more power against melee units, and they already have extra power against cavalry. Given that our units are cut down right now, I'm tempted to do this, but I think what I'm gonna do is grab Obsidian Forging with my last point and further boost up my heavy infantry and cavalry, because we've got heavy infantry in the front and heavy infantry in the front. I assume we're not going to be able to do much in the way of like class changes and reorgs at this point, just because we're very limited right now. Let's see what the marketplace has, though. That looks like a pretty solid acolyte. Okay. So, no. Let's actually go to the other trader first, just to make sure. Bindi Light. plus leadership and loyalty. Sure. Sergeant's uniform plus 3 squad capacity. That feels good. Extra evasion. That feels very good. I almost wish you to unlock. Okay, yeah. We're pretty much always going to be buying out the trader until we start seeing repeated low-level items. Okay, so here's my thought. I would like another unit to start training up. I don't know how long it's going to be before I get stuff back, but I have a thought. So what I'm gonna do... Oh, we have the Bronze Arena token. I don't know what that means either. But I think what I'd like to do offhand... This feels like a very good unit. She has Thievery, which is one that I like. Or think I would like. Extra gold feels good. Mercenary, which is bad, but we can potentially make her a unit leader. She has decent leadership, not great, but decent. And then she has Magic Armor and Guardian. She's a good frontliner. The downside here is she does only have 38 right now, and no reductions in that. So we might be limited on how many units she could have with her. Okay. So here's my thoughts. I think I want her. We want 2. And I want to see... Form new squads. Add unit. Move unit. That puts us at 30 out of 38. Artifacts. We're going to give the Sergeant's uniform, which gives +3 capacity. Organize army. Use item? No. Squad operations. Use item. Unit gains resistance to magic and dragon attacks. Affinity light plus leadership and loyalty. Switch her over to light affinity. That gets her another boost to leadership. And at this point, assuming that I get my other units back, which I don't have confirmation on, but I assume will be an eventual thing. You know what? Let's go for it. I'm feeling like I feel like the... What is it? This. Sisterhood of Mercy. Feels very powerful to me. And part of the reason for that is because if we look at the classes here, I believe okay, so basically it means that your healers take less damage, which doesn't feel like offhand, it doesn't feel like it should be super powerful. But I feel like these... I don't know. We'll figure it out. I feel like it'll be good. So the short version of that, too late, is that I was thinking about grabbing a couple more infantry. And I'm debating between whether I want the male or female side, but I'm thinking... So we already have 2. Let's go ahead and do that. Squad operations, move unit, add unit, and I think we should be able to... Nope, we do not have enough yet for the hymn. Okay. That is too bad. That also means we don't need that sergeant's uniform, though. So let's switch the artifact around. That is also a good indication we're going to get the rest of our soldiers back. We're going to go 0-point blade. This is going to basically be a tank unit for now. Artifacts. Do we just keep it simple? Steel arming sword here. Actually... Why is it +2? Sure. I just noticed how much leadership Stefan and Diana have and figured we could throw one more in. No biggie. Okay. Very cool. And I think we are going to save here and then next time we'll pick back up from with the next battle. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.